Hello, Leos, and welcome to the Good Witch. This is your May 2020 intuitive tarot reading from the Good Witch. I wanted to say welcome to all of my new people and welcome back to all of my return loves. And I look forward to this reading. It was a very pleasant shuffle. When I was pulling your cards, I had all kind of positive, happy energy vibes. The song, it's not really a song for y'all right now. It was more like just abundant, a feeling of like abundant love. We're gonna look at your love, your finances, and we're going to look at a message from the divine, okay? Okay. The Knight of Discs, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Discs. So, for your love, you're at a point right now where you're really looking for stability and potentially someone new or a new beginning with someone old. You were tired of working on something that wasn't working out for you and you keep looking over your shoulder as if someone's coming. You're looking over your shoulder as if someone's coming, but you have someone in your corner who really has your back. Who's really, really watching for you. But you want more than that. You want stability. You want all four corners. And you want that happily ever after vibe. That's what you're leaning towards right now. That's what you're feeling internally. But you're tired of giving. You have the Priestess in reverse. You're tired of giving. You feel like you're not getting that stability. Like you don't... Okay. So you're feeling like you're not getting that thing you asked for that you were so focused on. You feel like the ball was in your court, but it's not there anymore. And you don't feel great about the situation. You don't feel great about your love life right now. I have some Leos that may be suffering from some self-esteem issues, that you're not really seeing yourself as the person that you once did. You're not seeing yourself as the Hierophant, as the godlike figure that you once saw yourself. I've seen that in another reading too. You guys you're having a feeling of not enoughness. Kind of a, not woe is me, but what is me? Like you feel like you're losing yourself. And you can't seem to shake it. Like you noticed it. It's not new. Like it might have been lingering from last month into this month. And you noticed it. It's not new. But you're having a difficult time shaking those vibes. Come on, Leo. You feel like you have some decisions to make. There should be some things or some aspects of your life, whether this be family love. I'm not feeling family love. I'm feeling like this is your personal life and you just want to cut some things off that you're not sure if you could cut off. And you get the Lover's card right after that, which could be a Gemini or an air sign or just an all-around flaky person that you just want to cut out. But you have like this soul tie to this person. And it worries you. And you don't want to change, and they don't want to change either. So for the month of May, that's kind of, you don't want to change, they don't want to change. You're keeping your feelings to yourself. Let's see how they feel about you. And even this is for single or in a relationship. So if you're single and you're thinking of someone, this is, you guys are kind of in a gridlock situation. And if you're in a relationship, they're holding a lot back. And so are you. You guys have different virtues, different thought processes. And since this one slid out, there is some interference. Okay, so how do they feel about you? They think you're an amazing person. They think you were a godsend, but they feel like you're an amazing person. You got the universe card when it comes to how they feel about you. They also feel like you're extremely stubborn, which isn't hard to believe. They don't feel like this relationship is going to really go anywhere. They feel like a sense of defeat almost. Not almost. You got the 6 of disc in reverse and the 5 of swords in reverse, which is they're feeling like it's deflated about the situation. It's not something that they have a lot of positive thoughts about. They have positive thoughts about you, but not positive thoughts about the relationship. It's almost like they feel like they're stuck too. They feel like they're stuck in a situation too where they're having to make a choice and they don't want to. They don't want to change and they don't want to choose. This person is off in their own head, in their own world, doing their own thing. And they don't want to change that for you or for anybody else. They're not focusing on your relationship right now. They're very stubborn and they're focusing on their coin, and that's it. This person, whether they be male or female, is walking into a lot of masculine energy. They're carrying a lot of masculine energy with them. They just really want what they want, and they feel like you can roll with it or you can be left behind. And they're okay with that either way. But they do think you're a great person. I know that doesn't sound like a lot of comfort for you. Let's see what your spirit guides have to say. I hate these kind of, well, no I don't. Okay, so full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. I feel like you're going to go inward in May and do a lot of soul searching, trying to figure out why you feel the way you feel and why you're holding on to some of the things you're holding on to. There's a void that you're trying to fill, that you're using another person to fill it, when truth be told, the reason why you are clinging to them is because something is missing in you. And you know what that is now. Or you will by the end of this month. You're going to have a conversation with a mother figure. A very divine feminine energy that you trust. And they're going to give you a lot of insight this month. And you're going to have a blank slate. And it's going to be amazing, darling. You're just going to wipe your slate clean. Some of you are talking to multiple people, and when I say multiple, I mean 3 or 4 people, and that is why you feel so stuck. Not that you have to make a decision, but it's almost like you like 20% of this one and 20% of this one and 20% of this one. It's not that you like 100% of any of them, and you're trying to pick the best one when none of them truly work. So this month I see you creating, just wiping the slate clean. And this is for my people who are dating, not my people who, well, you know, I was going to say not for my people who are married, but for some of y'all, yeah, it could be married as well. And this is going to happen quickly. This is going to happen quickly. You're taking your emotions out of it, and you're going to start brain thinking through your relationships. I can't tell you whether that's a good thing or a bad thing or not. I could tell you my opinion, but I won't. This camera keeps turning. But I won't give you my opinion. I'm telling you what the cards say. And the cards say that you are going to be living your love life with your mind and not your heart this month. because your heart is too all over the place, but your mind is strong and you know what you want. You're very confident. You're rebuilding your confidence this month because you haven't felt like yourself. Like I said, you didn't feel very Hierophant-ish. You weren't feeling very God-like. You weren't having the esteem that you normally have about yourself. So you'll be working on that, and you're going to do that shit quickly. I feel you kind of adopting the same attitude as your person. Either roll with it or get left behind or get rolled over. That is just where you're going to be by the end of the month. You're just not ready to tolerate anything that you're just not with the shits. And that's okay. That's a good place to be. Let's see. Your finances. Things are changing rapidly. You're being very consistent. And you're focusing more on your goals. So things are going to be changing rapidly for you with your finances. You're very focused on something that you were very flaky about. A lot of people have been working from home or working on projects and things like that. So you may have not been doing your absolute best. But right now, I guess because your relationship thing isn't working the way you want it to, that situationship, but you're going to refocus your attention on your goals and your finances, and that's going to turn around quickly. And you're going to stop being so flaky about it. And you have new moon in Sagittarius from your oracle cards, from your Moonology oracle deck, and luck is on your side in the month of May when it comes to finance. So if you were a gambler, or if you played lottery, or you play your numbers, or you wanted to pitch a sale, this month would be the month to do that. Because luck is definitely on your side. And luck is basically preparation meeting opportunity. So as long as you're prepared, you can be prosperous. All your answers are yes and amen as far as finances go. Spirit is saying, yes, you can be creative, but don't drop your career path for your creativity right now. Don't retreat into yourself. Now is a good time for networking. Reach out to multiple people. This is still finance. Reach out to multiple people whom you have met or know throughout your career or your education, whatever the case may be. Reach out to those people. And even if it's just to say hi, I'm just checking on you, going through all of this. I want to make sure you're okay, yada, yada, yada. Reach out. Let them know you're still around, you're still there. It's a good time for that, because when things do open back up and you are put in a space, they'll remember that phone call. Now is a time for that, okay? And yes, a text is okay. Run it like a kingdom or a queendom. You got this, you can do this, and just put all those things in place so that they fall in line. Be prepared, because positive things are coming for you in your finances, and they're coming quickly, but your preparation is key, okay? Okay. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let's look at a message from the divine for our Leos. Third quarter moon, lust, the Nine of Disc, and the Queen of Disc. Okay, you're in the third quarter of the game. Some of you are in the third quarter of your life, but most of you are not. Some of you are in the third quarter of a relationship and you want to give up, and you're tired and you feel like it hasn't worked out. And this could be as far as your career, whatever it is that you're about to give up on, that you were lusting after and wanting so long. that you just feel like is an ultimate failure, the Spirit's saying look away from it for a moment. Stop staring at it so hard. It's not that you're giving up. It's that you want it so bad that you're telling the universe and you're telling Spirit that you don't trust that you can have it. If I call you and I tell you I'm on the way and you call me and you know I live 30 minutes away. So let's say you call this person every minute of that 30 minutes. By the time they've been driving 28 minutes and you've checked on them 29 times, they're just gonna want to turn around and go home. Because they're gonna start feeling like you feel like they're a liar and they just don't wanna deal with it. So you wanted something so bad that you pushed it away. So it's time for you to refocus, repurpose on something else. You have to make some adjustments. Focus on you. Pay attention to your dreams. And still understand that when tower moments happen, you need to be very aware. You need to become very self-aware. So focus on you, become very self-aware, and refocus your attention on your finances for the month of May. Okay, Leos. A lot of you don't feel like your wishes were granted. Like maybe you wished upon a star for something and you feel like it hasn't occurred. But that doesn't mean it'll never occur. Things don't always come the way we want them. Sometimes things come in very unexpected ways and we just have to be open and prepared for it when it shows up. Okay? Let's see, do I have another? Okay, I was going to ask Spirit for another message for Leos, and just, your dreams need a practical plan, is what Spirit is saying, is what the cards are saying. Your dreams need a practical plan. You want to take over the world, you absolutely can. All your answers are yes and amen, but you gotta know how. You have to have a plan on how to do that, right? You want to be a rapper, but you don't have an album or a demo or a song written, beat, nothing. Clearly you don't. You want to be a doctor, but you haven't applied to college, let alone medical school. Clearly you don't. So your dreams need a practical plan, okay? That is all I have for my Leos. Peace, love, and light. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. There is an announcement. I will be doing a pick a card reading that is going to involve some giveaways. Click the bell notification so that you get the notification so that when I do it, you can get into the drawing for the gifts that I will be giving away. Okay? Thank you. Love you much. Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch.